different here. I'm editing this video. I'm just going to throw this together really quick. And I want to show you this. This is the courthouse property, okay? This is the courthouse property along with the old hospital. This is the parcel viewer website. I've done a video on this before. It's on my channel. Okay, this here is basically all the information: the address, the owner, the secondary owner, the parcel number, pretty much everything, what it's worth, what it's appraised at, what the taxes are every year, all the information on this property. This is going to be very important in this particular video that I'm putting together right now. So remember this, and remember this right here. I think this is that same sign. Public parking that way. Okay. I'm gonna stand here. So I do believe this is where they bring in the inmates, prisoners, whatever, for court. So yeah, I know. Yeah. But see this sign over here, I'm just going to show you guys this sign over here. It says employees only. Now I can't zoom in on it with that camera, but I can zoom in on it with this one. It says employees, employee parking, tow away zone, permit parking. Well, that actually doesn't say anything about employees only. It says employee parking only. Oh, look at this, dude. Somebody's over there picking up garbage. That's awesome. Employee parking only, towaway zone. See that there? That one there. Oh, where is it? Okay, there's this one. Permit parking only. And there's that one. Employee parking only. So that's fine. That's why I'm standing out here.
Hi sir, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, do you have a signed media request by the court
For what?
to film?
For filming in the public?
Well, public is the sidewalk out there.
Well, no, this is the public parking lot.
Sir, let me
According to your
explain
sign.
to you. This is the parking lot, sidewalk, and the courthouse is part of the courthouse. To film on the courthouse, if you go look on the front door, they have posted the rules and what section and everything.
That's
and
inside the courthouse.
no, it's
Yes, that's inside the courthouse.
okay.
Yeah.
If you go out on the public street, the sidewalk along the street, that is the public.
I'm from what I understand from the research that I've gotten, I'm told that I can film in the parking lot.
Okay, well, what we've been told from the court clerk is on court property that you have to abide by the court rules, and all it is a
Let's
form
see the
you
whole-
fill. It's real easy. You fill out the form, they sign it, and then you can film.
Well, see, the court property is this property and the old hospital.
No, that's
Look it up. I looked it up, and it's all owned by the state of Alaska.
it is all owned by the
It's all
state,
one parcel.
but each department, in this case, the Department of Law and the court clerk, is who has control of this area. That's not the new or the old hospital part where you have the DA's office. You know, each department has their own thing.
Well, according to MLS, when we go look
No,
at the parcel,
I understand.
If you look at the parcel, it
I
says that
understand
it's
that.
all one property.
I understand that, but different sections are managed by different things, agencies, and in this case, court rules are set by the Alaska Supreme Court.
Yeah, but see, the public property is public property is public property.
Yes,
It's
but in
accessible.
Alaska,
if I can pull in
okay.
here, if I can pull in here and go to court, if I can park my car here, go into court, go do what I got to do, get back out here, get in my car and leave.
Right.
I can film here.
So you understand you can be trespassed from public property in Alaska. There's a statute for
From
that.
public property.
Yes.
I'm not creating a disturbance.
I'm not telling
creating
you
a
that you're
hazard.
trespassed. All I'm telling you is
Well, if you-
I see you filming. I came
I'm not
out
hurting anybody.
and I
I'm
asked.
not here to
I
cause
asked you, do
problems.
you have a media request?
I don't need one.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you do unless you're out
What's
on
your
the
name?
public street. Officer Taylor,
What's your badge number?
31.
31. And you work out of here, or the?
I work out of here.
Is your office over here?
No, my office is right in there.
It's right in there. Okay. So you're trespassing me from the
I
property.
did not say that. I told
Okay.
you. I said when you said if I can come park here, it's public. And what I told you, if you can be trespassed, then you can. It isn't fully open like, say, another state where they can't trespass you. And I just asked you if you were aware that you can be trespassed. I did, and I said I'm not trespassed. All my whole interaction with you
Yeah.
is if you're filming, do you have a media request? You've not stated you
I don't
have a
need
media
one.
request. You've stated you don't need
According
one.
to Supreme Law
And
and Alaska
I'm
state
in.
law.
Well, do you want to go look at
I mean,
the?
we could go over there. I was just over there though.
Yeah. Well, they posted them right on the front door for you guys.
Okay. For you guys.
Well, anyone that wants to film.
That's for inside the courthouse.
Okay.
I mean, I've
this
done
is
a lot of research on this. In fact, to be completely honest with you, I just talked to Palmer PD like
Mm-hmm.
literally 5 minutes ago, and they're like, "Yeah, you can film in the parking lot." But here it comes, and you're telling me I can't, and I got it all on video.
well. What I know. What I was informed is you have to be on the public sidewalk.
That's not what they told me.
This is a court sidewalk.
That's not what they told me. So is this parking lot here staff, and that parking lot over there for public?
No, that is staff.
And
This is
all
public
Okay.
for people that have business with the court.
Yeah.
And if you're filming media business with the court, you have to have a media request. That's all I'm
Yeah,
telling
that's
you.
for commercial. I'm not commercial. I'm
It's for anyone.
private
It's
press.
even if someone, family member or someone of, say, a defendant wants to film the proceedings, they have to do a media
Like I
request.
said, that's in the court. I'm not.
This is all the court.
No.
The sidewalk out there.
I'm not-
I'm not saying you can't film. I'm just saying if you want to film without a media request, on the sidewalk there's a sidewalk that runs right along the outside of that wood fence. And right along on the other side of these trees is the sidewalk.
Okay.
You can film from that all day long. But if you want to film right here inside the courthouse, you have to have a media request. And like I said, that's posted on the front door.
Okay. Well,
That's all I'm saying.
Why did PD?
'Cause PD doesn't
they just
work
told
here.
They just told me.
So-
that
so-
as long as you're in the parking lot and you're not behind any restricted areas, like those signs right there say I can't go back there. Okay, I don't want to go back there. This sign here says employee parking. Okay, well, I'll just stand on the corner. I'm not going to go past that because that's respectful.
So Palmer PD covers Palmer, right? We are here strictly to Palmer. Our office title is Palmer Judicial Services.
Yeah.
We are the Alaska State Troopers have certain responsibilities to the court.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're here to fulfill that role. And So we're going to know more. I bet you if you asked Palmer PD, went right over and asked them about a media request, they have no idea what you're talking about.
I know what that is.
I mean, I'm not saying you don't.
Yeah.
I'm saying Palmer PD.
But that has to
So just because Palmer PD told you something, they may not have all the information. And I'm just trying to direct you to the information.
We can go look at it. I'm fine with that. Yeah. But I like I said, I mean, I'm being told two different things. I've looked online. Hold on. I've looked online, and according to the online on your guys' Alaska State Troopers website, it says I can film in publicly accessible areas.
That is true.
This is publicly accessible. It has no difference between.
This is special from other public areas because it's the court, and like I'm telling you,
that's not special. It's the same.
Well,
Look, bro,
it's the same.
I know what I'm talking
But what
about.
I'm saying is, most other public places do not have special rules like the court does.
Rules are not law.
Okay.
I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I know you're.
I'm just trying to do my
you've been
job,
probably
man.
Told to come out here and do that. And I get that. I'm not trying.
Yeah,
to give you a hard
I'm not
time.
trying to hassle you from
I
doing
get
your
it.
thing
I get
either.
it. I get it. I'm not
Right?
trying to give you a hard time, but maybe you should go in there and tell them, hey, he's right. It's a publicly accessible area.
Well,
I have no ill will. I'm not
No, and I don't believe you do.
Okay.
I do have. I could have some printouts. I'd have to go print them up real quick. Because this is just a one-page thing that's on the door that goes into the full thing.
I think that was in the red light writing in the center. I think I looked at that.
Yeah, but there's a more in-depth. This is just a synopsis.
Yeah. Well, I think that's on the door.
There's a statute that gives the Supreme Court the right to, or the authority to institute rules for the court.
Well, the Supreme Court said I could be here. That's the other thing.
Well, I'm telling you, we have some rules that the Supreme Court set. They're called court rules, and I could go print those up for you if you're interested.
Okay. Actually, they're right here.
Okay. So that's all. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay, is per court rules. If you want to film here versus out on the public sidewalk, you're supposed to have a media request. Okay.
I came prepared. You can tell, huh?
Yeah. Most. And like I said, I could print up the full ones. They're like multi-page, but I'd have to go run in my office and print them up to bring them up.
Phil versus City of Philadelphia.
So
Glick versus Connect.
but
655F.3D 78 First District of 2011. That's two there.
yeah, but those aren't in Alaska, and not all states have the same laws. So some places can be slightly different, where the laws are slightly different. This is the first state I've worked in, and there's other states where you cannot be trespassed from public property.
Yeah.
In Alaska, you can't. So that's obvious a difference between here and another state. You just quoted another state.
Well, trespassing. I have trespassing.
I'm just
letting you know
using
so
that
if
as an example.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
letting you
talking
know.
anything
Yeah,
about
I
you
get
being
I get
trespassed.
You're being cordial. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. What I'm saying is that in Alaska, the trespass laws, I have to be committing a crime. Period. That's the law. Trust me, I know what I'm talking
Okay.
about. It's the law says I have to be committing a crime. I have to be. Or I have to be doing, what is it, a hazardous
You're creating a hazardous situation,
Which you know
yes.
I'm not. I'm just walking around filming.
Right.
So, I mean, if I were you, honestly, I would go tell them, say, hey, look, I would go look it up.
Yeah, and we have, and I
tell
can
them.
print it up because we went back and forth with them. Can we actually enforce? I mean, we're not talking anything criminal here.
Yeah.
Except for
Unless I come back on
at
the
a
property.
certain point, you could get trespassed.
back on the property,
and then
yeah.
if you came back
Then it's all
after being
arrest.
trespassed, then you'd be arrested for
Yeah,
trespass.
exactly, yeah.
But we're not even anywhere
Yeah.
near that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, see, what I'm doing here is I'm challenging that. Because there's a lot, I've been getting a lot of complaints from a lot of people from Alaska saying that you guys or not you guys, let me rephrase that the Alaska court systems are reaching way too far, and it's gotten to the point where a regular person can't come in here and do exactly what I'm doing. I'm on a public sidewalk
This,
You know, on
this isn't a public sidewalk.
and then the other thing is-
that's the point I'm trying to
The
get
other thing-
across
well,
to
it
you.
is, but the other
That's a
thing-
public sidewalk right
well,
there.
the other thing is, I just did the whole building over there. I just did the.
And that's not
I
the
just
court.
Did the DMV. I just did the
Yes.
whole thing over there. But it's all the. If you look on MLS Parcel Viewer, it's the same property. It's all owned by the state of Alaska.
I understand that, but just like the restricted area,
Yeah.
you flat out can get arrested for going in the restricted area.
Yeah,
It's
I agree with
clearly
that. I agree with
posted
that.
no
I agree with that.
trespassing.
I agree with
right?
that 100%. Yes.
And so, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, the DMV doesn't have any restricted areas. They have, I don't know that they even have the ability to create a restricted area.
I don't think they do. But see, the thing is,
And that's why I'm saying is the court is just slightly, I don't know what the correct term, not special, but different. It's slightly different. In under Alaska law, the Supreme Court justices have the ability to set rules for the court. And one of the rules they have is there's no filming on court property, which this sidewalk is, without a media request signed by a judge authorizing it. So, like I said,
question: have you guys had a judge say that recently?
yes.
Which judge? Which judge was
if
that?
you give me a moment, I mean,
Okay.
are you going to be here a minute?
Yeah, I mean, I
go
can
print
I'll
that
hang
stuff
out.
up and bring it out. To you.
Okay, I'll hang out. I'm in no rush, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to cause any problems.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
trying to- okay.
I'm not taking that at
Okay.
all.
Awesome.
I'm not taking that at all.
For me, this is a learning experience for not just me, the viewers, but for you guys too, for everybody involved.
Yeah.
So that there's no other people getting arrested for stupid shit. You know what I
Right,
mean?
and a couple guys have got arrested
That's
because
what
they
I've heard.
crossed the line.
That's what I've heard, and that's what I'm not trying to do.
That's all I'm out here was trying
Okay.
to inform you
Yes,
so it
yes.
didn't go down that
Exactly.
road.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
I'll wait right here. I won't go.
Okay.
I won't go
Yeah,
any closer.
No. That's
I'll
fine.
stay right here, bro.
Okay.
So this guy's being really respectful. This kind of reaction we need. We need to have a conversation instead of cuffs and attitude.
Yeah, that's what I was coming from.
They're watching my video. I can tell.
Where's the other one?
Yes, I agree. But at least he's being respectful. He's not like throwing me on the ground, or you know, he's telling me I'm not doing anything illegal. He said, but he's not too sure, and I think that's the issue with a lot of this that's going on in Palmer and around the state is from what I understand, and I've done a lot of research, or else I wouldn't be fucking standing here right now. From what I understand is in the parking lot where there's no signs that say no trespassing, I can film. Now when you walk in here from the sidewalk, there's no signs saying you cannot film on this property. There's no signs. Now there's certain areas that say that, like if you go up to the front door, it does say, you know, no filming in the courthouse. But, and I understand that. I mean, I don't agree with it. That's another argument for another day. But for us to be in the parking lot in a publicly accessible area, that's fully legal. There's Supreme case law from here all the way down to Texas, from New York. There's case law from the 9th Circuit, the 8th Circuit, the 10th Circuit. I could go on. I've read it all, and I know that where I'm standing right now, I'm legal. I mean, if they're going to trespass me, I'll leave. I will. But and we'll deal with it a different way. But what I would like to do is have them research it, and you know, I mean, I'm not one of these other guys. I'm not out here trying to piss them off. or trying to get in their face. I want them to do the I want them to follow the law. That's what I want. I want transparency, and I want them to follow the law. You know, that's all I want. That's all I'm doing out here is trying to get them to follow the law. If they follow the law, I'd probably never come back because I wouldn't need to. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if they want to trespass me, then yeah, okay, well, we'll go at a different route. But I mean, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just say, hey, look, man, let's agree to disagree, but you need to do your research. You know. It's funny, you guys, that PD says I can frickin' come in here in the parking lot. I just asked him that. I just got a quick question. The parking lot of the courthouse is publicly accessible, right? Just the parking lot, like not behind any sign restricted areas.
Yeah.
When I come in here, if I was to come in here and go to court, I'd park in there and I'd go inside and do my stuff, come back out. That's publicly accessible, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you ask as far as like filming and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're in the parking lot.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I mean, if you had to go inside to do stuff,
I know how that works. Yeah, they throw me out quicker, and yeah.
I got you.
So, all right, thanks, bro.
All right, man.
I just want to double check. I'm not trying to get arrested or anything. I just want to film. So, thanks, you guys.
Alrighty.
I appreciate that. What was your name again?
Anthony.
Anthony. Thanks, Anthony.
All right.
And they said I'm good.
All right, you said you're already aware of it, but this is just basically the camera thing.
Okay.
Happen to have a media request.
Okay.
And then it's expressive activities on court grounds in basically that, protesting, anything like that. And
I'm actually doing a story for I'm not protesting. There's two
oh,
different...
I understand. It covers everything.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I was just saying it covers people wanting, whether they work for a news station, they're a blogger, or they're protesting, or whatever, anything other than coming here and filing paperwork with the court or going to a court hearing, anything other than that. Okay. And it says walkway shall be the intervening corridor, sidewalks, or other paths of pedestrian moving directly from the edge of the public sidewalk, which that's that exterior sidewalk. So the inside edge.
I thought this was a public sidewalk. From what I understand, I'm pretty sure this is.
So walkway shall mean this is a walkway. That's a public sidewalk. Okay, shall any area, corridor, or sidewalk, this is a sidewalk, it's made of concrete. Area, corridor, or sidewalk, this is a sidewalk, it's made of concrete. Area, corridor, or sidewalk, this is a sidewalk, it's made of concrete. Or other parts of pedestrian movement directly from the edge of the public sidewalk out there to the nearest entrance or edge of the sidewalk to the nearest entrance of the building or area around the corridor or sidewalk lead directly to the curtilage or within the curtilage to an entrance of any building. And
does it say
here. So this says no filming.
Okay, well that's for...
They all work together. Okay. Well, it isn't that you can't film, but you have to have a media request signed by the judge.
So this right here.
So this is use of cameras
in court facilities. I'm not inside the facility. I'm outside the facility. See, now I think that's where the disconnect is coming from. Is this? It's like this literally says. I just want to show you guys, everybody watching. Take a look at that. It says in court facilities. Says in court facilities. I'm not in a court facility. I'm outside. And I think that's where the
right here. So inside the courthouse, inside the lobby, hallways, and courtrooms is non-public forum. Similarly, the walkways leading to the courthouse and areas near the courthouse doors are also non-public. So that's what they're talking about. This is considered a non-public forum, and it's right there. Walkways leading to the courthouse, and walkway shall be any sidewalk, or anything that's between the court building and the inside edge of the public sidewalk, which is why I told you you could be out on the sidewalk here and film. Okay, so that's what it's saying specifically. And then so curtilage shall be there between the courthouse and the court property and the nearest edge of the public sidewalk surrounding the building. It includes the grounds, lawns of the courthouse, beginning at the physical and symbolic entry and walkways in the courthouse. So basically what they're saying is it's considered courtroom, or not courtroom, courthouse from the inside edge of the public sidewalk that surrounds the courthouse, all the way to the edge of the building and inside.
Okay, well, I have a question.
And I'm just the messenger here, right?
Is
So
there a statute on that? Is there a case law?
it's last court system administrative Boldham 9-7 that deals with that, and this one is 45 that deals with cameras specifically.
I don't think that's law. I think that's just.
So what the law says is it gives the I would have to go look that up and print it up. But basically, for the court system, it gives the there's a state statute that gives the Supreme Court the ability, which is delegated down to presiding judges, I believe is how it works, but I'm not 100% on that. But basically, or there's a group and they come up with court rules. I know they have some input in the administrative rules. I'm not sure how those are actually formed. But basically, a law is.
I just don't see no law in this.
I mean, like we discussed earlier, the only real law that you can break would be trespassing.
Yeah.
And basically, if you violate a policy or bulletin, you could get trespassed.
Okay,
Yeah, so
policy is not law.
That's not law.
Policy for you guys and the staff. That's not for the public.
Okay.
So I appreciate you being
So
calm and cordial,
but what I'll tell you is, if you don't abide by it, I could get told that you now to come out and give you a trespass warning, give you that, and then if you don't go out the sidewalk, you'd get arrested for criminal trespass.
Okay.
And that's what's happened to other people.
I'll go to the sidewalk.
I haven't been told to trespass you.
Okay.
And, so I'm not saying that,
Okay.
but I'm saying if you don't abide by, they're not policies, these are administrative.
Yeah. It's
bulletins.
Bulletin policy. It's policy. It's not law.
Yeah.
Policy, yeah.
But if you don't comply with it, you could be trespassed.
Okay.
That's generally the route it goes.
Okay, so this is. So I'm gonna agree to disagree with all this.
You're right.
The
Yes.
next step is if you're gonna threaten me with arrest.
I did not.
I know you're not, but let me finish. If you're gonna threaten me with trespass and arrest, I'll leave. Other than that, I'm gonna continue to film.
Okay.
So I mean, if you guys are gonna trespass me, I'll leave.
Well, I don't know that.
Okay.
So
I'm not trying to cause a problem.
I'm not the one that
but
makes that decision.
I do need to stand on my on. I mean, I'm an American. I believe in America. I believe in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights.
I do too.
I believe in law and order. I don't believe in policy or bulletins. And I mean, that's just. I'm an American.
Well,
I feel that. I feel that this is overreaching. I don't feel like this is for me. To be honest, I feel like this is for staff of the building. This says bulletin and it says here,
no. This doesn't apply to staff because staff that won't be recording.
But the thing is, if you guys don't want no one in here filming, there has to be signs like you have right there on every entrance of the courthouse.
Okay. I'm not going to say
you
yes,
know,
they're supposed to be or not. I don't know that that's a fact.
I think you kind of agree with me, but you're not going to say it. That's fine. That's fine. But like I said,
Anyway, I gave you all the information.
Yep.
That's why I came out to see if you had a media.
Okay.
You don't.
Okay.
I provided you the information.
Are you going to trespass me?
I have not. No.
Okay. Are you going to?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not at this point. No.
Okay. If you guys are going to trespass me, I'll leave. But other than that,
I don't know if it's going to that.
Okay. I'm not here to harass you guys.
I don't make that
In fact,
decision.
To be honest with you, I don't even want an interaction with you guys. If I was completely left
If
alone,
you'd been on the sidewalk, we wouldn't even have came out and talked
but
to you.
See, I've done a lot of research. I've talked to my lawyer. I've talked to PD like 20 minutes ago, and from my lawyer, PD, law, I believe I'm allowed to be here. I'm dead on it. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
I really believe I'm allowed to be here. I really do. I mean, PD just told me I'm allowed to be here.
Yeah,
As long as I'm in a
but
public
like I
accessible area.
said, one department doesn't necessarily know the policies.
Yeah, but law is
and that-
law.
Well,
Policy's
it
not-
is. And
policy's
like
not
I
law.
explained, there is a statute that gives the Supreme Court the authority to issue policies. There is a statute that gives the Supreme Court the authority to issue policies. So the policy, that law, it's a law. It's Alaska statute something, so I'd have to go look it up and print it up for you.
Are you talking about 11? Are you talking about 11700?
I can't remember now.
It's not that one.
It specifically talks about the Supreme Court.
700. Interfering, no. Disorderly, no. It's not one of that one.
But my point is there's a basis in law for the policies that they've implemented.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a statute of law that gives them the authority to write these policies, and they affect everyone.
Well, like I said, I think this is for the staff. I don't think it's for the public.
Okay.
I mean,
There
really-
are policies that deal with staff, and that
What
would
was
only
your-
apply
what
to
was your
staff.
name again?
Taylor.
It is what it is. It's America. We can disagree. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's the good thing about
Yep,
America. you
it
know,
is.
so,
All right, you have a good day,
yeah,
sir.
If you guys, if I don't hear from you guys in like 5 minutes, I'll be gone.
Okay.
So I mean, if you guys want to come back out and trespass me,
I don't know that we
so
are.
my
so-
lawyer has told me that if you guys trespass me, then we could take it the court way and file court
Right.
paperwork.
Yeah.
Other than that, he said you're legal to stand there.
Okay.
So
Well, you gotta take your legal advice from your attorney. Have a good
yeah,
day, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you for being cordial. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
it.
problem.
So, looking at the paperwork, it's a bulletin. There's and it's two. See, it says right. It says it's a bulletin, but look who it's to. It's to the staff, right? And then the other one is that's a bulletin too. See, it says bulletin. To holders of administration bulletin sets all. I mean, that's a bulletin. So coming from, they don't like it, but I mean, I'm not here to cause a problem. I want them to follow the law, and that's the most important thing. So I mean, we'll give it a couple minutes. If they don't come back out, then we're just going to go ahead and take off, because I think they understand that we're not doing anything illegal. So but I honestly believe that I'm allowed to stand here. That's childish. Wow, that's childish. Bunch of cowards. So somebody's upset that I ain't leaving, so that's their way of dealing with me. They think if they drown me out, I can't film, that I'll leave. That just tells me that they can't do anything. We've seen that in other videos though, how they do that, so the photographer can't talk. That's childish though.